What up, gamers? Frontier here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, yeah, Ether is getting tired. Let's go ahead and begin the the story where, yeah, we're about to end it as soon as we begin this video. Yeah, we gotta wait until 19. Should already been 2 days, but we'll make it to 19 here. Hey, there's Nilu. Nice.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Yeah, let's go finish up this whole Sumeru storyline. Then I guess we'll talk to maybe Nahida if she shows up
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
to like answer any questions.
You're here.
Yo,
Ah, there you are.
good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
Yep.
I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Heck no.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Good.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some
Ooh.
great food and drinks and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here.
The feast and celebration of the General Mahamatra in the Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, the food is delicious, and something everybody eats and drinks before enjoying the performance prepared by Nilu and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Time passes gradually in the wonderful atmosphere in the beautiful evening.
Wow.
Something.
So delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing! The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
Or maybe it was fate.
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part. And thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
Oh yeah, especially later on when I talk about my thoughts on the Archon quest here. I do think everyone really did play their part well.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
Now that's one more talent under the belt. Our belt.
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Return to the Academia? Abandoned and neglected.
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
Wow, so that's the revised history now because everyone forget. Like everyone just forgot about her. The Greater Lord. Dang, dude.
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You
No, you're the
look
traveler.
surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Ether is a different story.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Don't mind me. My mind was elsewhere.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
It seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed. Yeah, so this also reminds me of like another like game I've played. I'm sure you guys know it. It's a pretty big game. But when someone, I'm not gonna say the name of the game because I'm sure this is like spoilers or something. But yeah, when someone dies in that game, they're also forgotten by everyone, and this is giving me that feeling right now. Now everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Tavat who remembers the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. Maybe. I mean, if like with Nahida, if she forgets her, I assume even like the Archons have also forgotten too. And like, what if this is not like the first time this happened as well? There's probably like other people that have maybe went down the same way with Rukkhadevata here. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage.
Yeah, I believe that.
If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all? So that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Yeah, we saw it firsthand.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. I'll talk to everyone. Oh boy. I mean, looking at Sino right now, because he's far away, I'm guessing they want us to talk to everyone here first. And because this whole, I guess, gathering is for Sino. Everyone left, actually. Well, I guess not everyone. I do see some people there, but most people left, it seems. I'll go from left to right, and then Sino.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. You tell Satario's message to Nilo.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Alright, I'll hate them.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Huh. I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
No, that was it. Alright.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Alright, last one. The man of the hour.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright. Don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Look at him, just lighting up. Alright, Nahida, I feel like she's gonna appear somewhere. And then we can ask all the questions we want. Are we getting sleepy?
What's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm suddenly a little sleepy. Feels like I'm about to nod off. Are we gonna sleep and then dream and then that's how Nahida's gonna talk to us?
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Alright, Nahida. Appear. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? What if she's just trying to force me to sleep? Huh? It seems like someone is there. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, this is some like...
It's me.
I knew it. This is some like Professor X stuff from the X-Men. Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me? Yeah, dang, dude, the Traveler has been talking so much on his own. In this Archon story, too.
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Oh. What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Ah, so that's what this is about. Nahida, it'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
I just think it'll be better to do it yourself. Yeah, some things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
Nah.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
I mean, there's like only one other person here. Everyone else, we all fought like to free you. I'm sure they will like you. It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay,
Have you made up your mind?
yes, I have.
That's good. Wait, huh? She's gonna possess me now.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Yeah, that works too. Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body.
Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hello, Nilu. You know who I am? Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh,
I took the liberty of occupying
Oh, wow.
the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person.
so we're just looking through Dunyarzad's Zard. Zod's eyes.
Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Are we gonna turn back to the Traveler? Hey, I knew it. It's just when it was going over Alhaitham. I just felt like that would happen. See, just like I said, everybody is very happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Edea shows up for Era's surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts of everyone present. A warm atmosphere of talking laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. The next day.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I think I slept all right.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. All right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Heck yeah.
She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Yeah, let's go talk about if she like knows anything about my sister. Yeah, we'll see. Just imagine if you can just ask the Akasha about that. Like, do you know what happened to Ether's sister? Wait. Oh, the sanctuary. You gotta go like over here probably. Okay. Here we are. It should be very much close by. So even after being freed from the sanctuary, she's still at the sanctuary. She's still there. I guess it's her only home that she knows, right? Alright. Let's go ahead, finish this whole thing off, and then she'll direct me to Fontaine, I guess, to go there. Just like how with the other Archons, like, and also I guess maybe Aimiko. But I remember Zhongli would like directed us to Inazuma.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
I mean, you don't even have the Gnosis. Yeah. I wonder if it can be functional again.
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
Yeah, I can respect that.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them.
You think that can be applied in the real world? Just imagine if Google was was not a thing anymore. Just shuts down one day. I mean, yeah, people can just move on to like maybe Bing, but just imagine any like all search engines were banned.
And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
About what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the Gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
Oh. Yeah, at this point, I still don't know much about the Heavenly Principles.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
But, like I said before, I imagine that it's just like people like way higher than the Archons. Like, more divine than them. Like those type of people. But I'm sure you guys also told me in the comments.
And
I guess.
as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis...
Because, this video is very old.
The exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Yeah, I kind of wish I knew about that knowledge, because they kind of cut it away. Like, I guess he told her about the truth about, Tavat's place in this universe. The truth about this world. About the balladeer.
He's still in a coma.
Oh.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, There are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Okay. Oh, about Fontaine? The next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Alright, what did I think about the sister? Like, we know about her already. But I feel like that's just been our thing where, we just ask about anything about the sister. But I guess we don't need to ask it about now, since we know everything about the sister. It's just, any clues about the Abyss Order, I guess.
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
I mean, I guess I still want to find a sister in general, but yeah.
Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydro Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials.
Ooh, the Hydro Archon. Fusalours.
However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial.
Ooh, herself.
It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
So I'm guessing just based on this, it's all about pretty much Phoenix Wright. Objection! Or like Better Call Saul. Oh man, that's gonna be interesting to see. I can definitely see that. Like, just imagine that one thinking mechanic, that was in that whole dream act. Yeah, just imagine that in a trial.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
You think she'll be bubbly for a Hydro Archon? I got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet? Huh? You mean about your sister?
Hey, there we go.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on her in Irminsul. I don't know, but like, the thing is we were in the past though, right? Unless we need to really originate from this world, I guess.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tevat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
I don't know. I mean, we were there at the disaster of Conria. I don't know if that really counts, but...
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However,
the sister?
There must be something different about your sister. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
Interesting.
What?
Huh?
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Dang. Ooh, what a new element to bring in. But then what about me? I wonder how we're supposed to be like brother and sister then. Like, how does that work? And also, if we've been just traveling, I'm guessing maybe she was born in this world, and then later on we got transported to another world. Oh no, wait, I feel like we got to be around the same age, right? Maybe she was born in this world, I was born in another, and then somehow we met together. I don't know if we're like blood related, but I'm guessing we are. Maybe the mother reunited us. I'm just trying to think of things. How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all over all our lives until we came here. How could she possibly hail from Tavat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it this world that has done something to her? I can see the latter.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
Do you have any further intel on what she has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria.
What about us?
After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Tevat.
just like us.
But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting. So I'm trying to remember with, like, I remember talking about, like, in a way in the past about with Dainsley, if that's his name, because I'm guessing with him, he was like, you know, a companion uh to Lumen as she went on her journey. So yeah, she went on her journey like way in the past first, and then things became fuzzy. I thought maybe it was more recent, like her journey. I don't know.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But yeah, guys, we'll end it here. I guess this is not really the end. We're almost near the end of the Sumeru storyline, but yeah, I'll just end it here. And by the way, I know there's like one more act that I need to do apparently before I start the whole event. I'll be sure to do that too. So yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good